you walk into a cafe and say, I want a coffee, you will get your coffee. But the person behind the counter will know 100% that English is not your first language. And today we're fixing that. Hey everyone, welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into it. So, Maya, are you saying I want is wrong? It's grammatically correct, right?
It is grammatically correct, Leo, but in the real world, especially in service situations like ordering food or coffee, it comes across as very direct, almost demanding. In many languages, stating your desire directly is perfectly normal, but in American English, we soften it. We use a question form. So instead of I want a coffee, we say,
Can I get a coffee?
exactly. Can I get a full or could I get a or I'll have a faux. These are the magic phrases. They're polite, they're expected, and they make you sound like you've done this 1,000 times. Now, the real fun begins after that phrase because a coffee is just the beginning. Today, we're going to build your perfect coffee order piece by piece so you can customize it exactly how you like it.
I love this. I always just point at the menu or say coffee please and hope for the best.
No more pointing, you're going to be a pro. Let's start with the foundation, size. Now, this is where it gets cultural. If you're at an independent cafe, they'll usually use small, medium, large. But if you're at Starbucks or a place influenced by that culture, they use their own terms tall, grande, e venti.
Right, tall, grande, venti. I know those. Tall is small, grande is medium, venti is large. It's a little confusing that tall isn't actually the tallest.
Tell me about it. It's a whole thing, but just memorize that trio tall, grande, e venti. So you might say, can I get a tall coffee? That means a small coffee. Now let's layer in the next big choice milk. This is where you can really personalize. What's your usual, Leo?
Milk? Just regular milk.
Okay, but regular milk in a coffee shop usually means whole milk. But you have options. You can say with whole milk, with 2% milk, with skim milk, or non fat milk. And then there are the non dairy options, which are huge now, with oat milk, with almond milk, with soy milk, or with coconut milk. So you could say, can I get a tall coffee with oat milk?
Got it. With oat milk. So the structure is, can I get a with?
Perfect. You're a natural. Now, for many people, the drink isn't just brewed coffee, it's espresso based. Lattes, cappuccinos, Americanos. This introduces another key piece of vocabulary shots. Espresso comes in shots a single shot, a double shot. You can ask for an extra shot. You can ask for half calf, which is half regular espresso and half decaf, or fully decaf. So you might hear, can I get a grande latte with almond milk and an extra shot?
Wow, okay. So you're building it like a formula size, drink, milk, shots.
Exactly. And the barista is listening for those keywords in roughly that order. It helps them punch it into their system quickly. Let's do a real life scenario. Imagine we're at a busy Starbucks. I'll be the barista. You try to order a medium latte with whole milk.
Okay. Hello, can I get a grande latte with whole milk?
Perfect. See, that sounded completely natural. The barista would just say, sure, anything else? And move on. No confusion. Now, let's try a more complex one. I want a large cappuccino with oat milk and a decaf shot.
Can I get a venti cappuccino with oat milk, decaf?
Almost perfect. To be super clear, we usually say with decaf shots or made decaf. So, can I get a venti cappuccino with oat milk, made decaf, or with decaf espresso? Both work. You're doing great.
Thanks. But what about sugar or flavors, like vanilla or caramel?
Excellent question. Those usually come last. They're modifiers. So after your main order, you add with or add a pump of For sugar, you might say with room for cream, meaning leave space at the top so you can add it yourself, or with 2 sugars. For flavors, add a pump of vanilla syrup, or with caramel drizzle. So a full decadent order might be, can I get a tall latte with whole milk, add a pump of vanilla syrup, and whipped cream on top?
That's a dessert? I'm starting to hear the music of it. It's like placing your order in chunks of information.
Yes, chunks is the perfect word. Now, here's the part that surprises most people. A very common mistake, especially for speakers of languages, where the adjective comes after the noun, like Spanish or Arabic, is to mix up the order. They might say, can I get a coffee large or a latte vanilla? In English, the size and the main descriptor almost always come before the drink. Large coffee, vanilla latte, iced tea, not coffee large, latte vanilla, tea iced.
Oh, I've definitely heard that. Coffee black, please.
Right, black coffee, please. The adjective black comes first. This is a tiny word order thing that makes a huge difference in sounding natural. So remember, size or type first, then the drink.
Noted. Size first. What other common mistakes do you hear, Maya?
The big one, which we started with, is using I want. I cannot stress this enough. It sounds abrupt. Another is being overly formal or textbook, like, I would like to purchase 1 coffee. Just, can I get a coffee is perfect. Also, mispronouncing the sizes. It's grande, not grande, and venti, not venti. Small things, but they help.
What about for my friends from China or Japan, where maybe the culture is to be very indirect?
Great point. In some cultures, being too direct can be rude, so learners might overcorrect and sound hesitant or unclear. Maybe, if it's possible, a coffee UD of can I get is it's perfectly polite and clear. It's the sweet spot. It's not demanding, I want, and it's not overly hesitant. It's the standard.
That makes so much sense. It's like a cultural hack.
It is. Now let's talk about why this all matters beyond just getting caffeine. Ordering food and coffee is one of the most frequent, low-stakes interactions you have in English. Nailing it gives you an instant confidence boost. It's a small win that makes the next conversation easier. You're not just learning words first, you're learning a social script that makes you feel like you belong.
I love that. A confidence boost with every coffee.
Exactly. All right, are you ready for a practice round? I'm going to describe a drink and you order it. Ready?
Ready.
Drink 1. A small iced coffee with almond milk.
Can I get a tall iced coffee with almond milk?
Excellent. Drink 2. A medium hot chocolate with whipped cream.
Can I get a grande hot chocolate with whipped cream?
Perfect. Drink 3. A tricky one. A large mocha with 2% milk, an extra shot of espresso, and caramel drizzle.
Okay. Can I get a venti mocha with 2% milk, an extra shot, and caramel drizzle?
Leo, that was flawless. You sound like you order fancy coffee every day. Listeners, your turn. Pause us and try these. 1. A decaf latte with oat milk. 2. An iced tea large with lemon. Use the can I get a structure. Well, wait, got it? Fantastic. Now, here's your listener challenge for the week. The next time you get coffee, or even imagine ordering one, use the full formula. Size, drink, milk, any extras. Say it out loud. That muscle memory is key.
And if you're not a coffee person, this works for smoothies, tea, anything. Can I get a large chai tea with soy milk?
Exactly. The structure is your friend. Before we go, let's lock in today's single most important takeaway. Repeat after me. Swap I want for can I get.
Swap I want for can I get.
Instantly more natural. If you take only one thing from today, let it be that. If you enjoyed this step-by-step breakdown of a daily conversation, you'll love our next episodes on ordering food, making small talk, and more. Make sure you're subscribed to Speak Like a Native so you don't miss it. Hit that bell for notifications.
And tell us in the comments what your favorite coffee order is. practice using today's language.
Thanks for listening, and remember, speak like you belong. We'll see you next time.